to battle. Alright, you guys ready for this? You're about to start. So,
Yes,
yeah, let's just go.
let's go.
Oh, it. Let me just see my screen quickly. Just let it load. That looks alright. Let me just check something because I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've added the
Orders?
I've added the chat. So now your chat is gonna be able to be seen on YouTube, which is nice. And everything else is correct. So I think we're ready. So, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, friends, comrades, welcome to another Kavern Kombat tournament. We have tonight Eaglemut versus PratUshhh. But before anything else, I just want to say welcome our official caster of Kavern Kombat, Mr. Nick himself. How's it going, Nick?
Doing fine. We didn't cast yesterday, so I felt like I was missing something in my days. But now we're back again, and let's hope for some fun games because this tournament is delivering it. Very fun games.
Let's go. So on the south side of the map, we just got USA open up with a TP. Very interesting, you know, that we haven't seen that before. So nothing new over here. And on the other side, we've got Inca. So very interesting. Eaglemut, I think, is one of the favorites here within this matchup. I think they have quite a little difference. So if you have you run the predictions already, Nick?
Yeah, I'm working on that. I'm
Big
kind
man,
of
big
slow,
man.
but yeah, it's going to do it.
So while Nick is doing that on the if you
How
catch
how
this
many minutes? How many
5 minutes,
minutes?
5 minutes.
Okay.
So if you're watching this on YouTube, be aware we are casting all these games live on Twitch. So that's free food party. We are trying to grow a quite nice community, and we bring events like this. We already have a $200 prize for this tournament, so pretty nice. And Inca, I don't remember seeing Inca before on this tournament, so that's
Yeah, this the first is the
it's
first
the
time.
first, right?
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So let's look at this deck here for Eaglemut.
Very good deck.
You
Very
think
good
so?
deck.
Looks
Yeah,
solid.
except for the three tumbles, the three trading posts. I don't like this card that much. But yeah, it provides a good value since the tumble is like 250. So this is a 750 value card.
Nice.
So yeah, apart from that, there's some preferences that like if you could show again, please, the deck from Eaglemut. Yes, so there's the five. I think it's Clubman, the name of the units. It is such a rare unit that Inca has that I sometimes I even forget the name. On H3. It's the
The
Maceman. Yeah,
Maceman?
Maceman guy. Yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, this is
I'm not a big fan of the Maceman. I think it's too slow. But I'll
yeah.
let you guys
But
decide.
like when you see Maceman, usually the player goes for an FF. I think that's the route for the Maceman stuff. But yeah, this is a like more decent level Inca deck. I like this.
Yeah, so
Let's
if the
see the
native they
same
have
deck.
this kind of special cards where it's sort of like a mercenary, but not really. It's just like the same units, but you get also improvements. So it's basically
Yeah,
it's a mix of the two cards combined, like a military card with some improvements combined. And we
yeah,
have here Tupac Inca as an explorer name for Eaglemut.
yeah.
And for India, let's have India. So that's what we're gonna also talk. Not India, sorry. I
You
apologize.
say he's going for
PratUshhh,
a
because
10
he's
10.
Indian. PratUshhh has Nathaniel Green here.
Advance.
You care to explain yourself, PratUshhh? I don't understand where that comes from, but here we go. That's the USA deck. We got the Irish immigrants, Dutch immigrants. Very standard deck for the trading post opening. And now finally getting, I think he edged up with a 10-10. I think we probably got a little bit
Yeah, he
distracted
did.
and we did miss that, but he edged up with 700 food instead. So he's gonna also get a 300 food on today's age up, and he's gonna be able to go to H3 pretty quickly. But with a diminished economy, that's very important to say that because it matters. you manage to safely get to H3. But with the drawback of that is your economy suffers a little bit. So you can see that you're on 11 villagers right now. Inca is still in H1, but he's already on 17 villagers plus a couple of country houses. So that kind of can snowball if you're not careful. You gotta have a very defined strategy. A lot of pressure. You need to have something in mind about what you're gonna do with USA. Otherwise, that could be a problem as we haven't seen before. Yeah, go on.
I
Nick,
like
tell
this
us.
build from USA. I like this build. This is the old USAFF. This is the older version.
Yeah,
It is a decent build. It is just outdated. Nowadays, you don't go for this build. You go for the Pennsylvania stuff. So this is the old Delaware build. He's going to do like I imagine he's going to do some sort of like musketeers and Gatling style, like some sort of timing against Inca, which I think is an effective way to deal with Inca. I think Inca had some trouble dealing with artillery early on in the game, so I like this build from PratUshhh.
you got the Nick approval. And how about the
Yeah, I like
600
this.
wood? I think that was back to back, if I'm not mistaken. Is it like there's another wood crate? It's only 600 infinite that Inca can send?
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. And it's
There
sending
is an
5 vills.
700.
Oh, that's so heavy oriented on the economy here because
Yeah,
he's.
Inca doesn't have the two Warheads card. If I think it. Yeah, there's no
I'm
two
not sure.
Warheads, so this is a pretty weird deck, right? Usually, like two Warheads, it's a meta card nowadays. Such a strong card for Inca. But yeah, he built the his Warhead with his own wood, so yeah, like not having two Warheads is definitely going to be much harder to defend, like a Gatling push from the PratUshhh on the feature. But yeah,
For some
so you see
reason,
some fighting here.
the chat is not showing up. Give me a second. We'll figure out what's happening. Maybe I'll need you. Let's
Okay, so
give me a second. I want to check something. Let me maybe. I want to see why the chat is not working. Yeah, keep on going, Nick. Don't stop because of me.
yeah, like Eaglemut is fully booming. Like he's 100% booming. He has no plan of aging up. He only trained a few archers, which I think it's dangerous if the USA player goes for the Gatling timing that I spoke about earlier on. But I don't know about this Inca gameplay. Honestly, I like USA's position here better. But yeah, now Eaglemut has the map. I think he has the map advantage. He has some tumbles, right? He has two tumbles, two trading posts. But I would like to see USA's build here, honestly. Poor Kavern is fixing some string stuff. Yeah, but USA has a very good position now.
Anyway,
Yeah,
getting the
he's sending. Yeah,
blockhouse.
this is the block. Yeah, he's sending a blockhouse. I would put those blockhouse like in the middle of the map. Like, oh no, a fort. No, this is not how you want to play.
You wanna get
Definitely not how
you
you want
get
to play.
those hunts, right? Like I think here would be a good look at those hunts. Three, four, four. So many
Yeah,
hunts
yeah.
and
Like
mines.
if you're going for this build, you play aggressive. You have no economy behind this. Like you have 70. Like
Yeah.
what are you defending for? Right? Like you're setting up for to defend what? What is your game plan? There's no game plan there. There's only 17 views, no economy behind this. Inca has like 10 houses, is macroing up, a lot of villagers. Yeah, you like you just have to attack now. You have to attack now. So he edged up with the skirmisher option too. So yeah, this is an entirely different build that I was thinking about. He went all the way yeah. Yeah, the score thing is pretty usual about USA because the fort card, no, not the fort, the blockhouse card, it actually researches the first upgrade for towers. So it is like you like the value from this card is very high. So that's why it increases the score a little bit.
Yeah, especially
Yeah,
because
I
he
like this.
has you have 2 blockhouses. Imagine if you have like 2 blockhouses here and a fort here. I mean, what Inka's
Yeah,
gonna do? You're gonna
yeah.
have to go around
The
and
fort is
around, but you're gonna
useless.
have a safe, very safe base, and you'll be very protected. If that
Yeah,
was what you're
I
going
think the
for.
fort is useless now.
Oh, it's gonna go down, baby. No. We should have engaged a bit earlier. Our military should be here protecting the fort at all costs. And then you're gonna give you would inflict a bit more damage to the Inca player. The Inca player would have to go past all your military to go to the fort. So every time you place a fort, make sure you put your military in front of it so you don't lose it. Even though you have a diminished force, I mean, a fort is a whole shipment and it's such a great it's a great shipment that give you some leverage. But I think forts, you need to have a purpose for them. I mean,
Yeah,
are you going
yeah.
H4? Are you doing something funky? You know, like it has to have something different, not just going for fort randomly. You have to have a strategy behind this, and maybe you're
No, no,
booming behind.
he canceled the shot from the Gatlings.
There you go.
Yeah,
Finally.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely put them over here.
yeah, this USA build has no, I don't know what could call it, has no win condition. Like he's just on H3, he's on Sunny. Like
Yeah.
if he if like his build would make sense if he went for something like H3 blockhouse, 9 musketeers. There's the musketeer like veteran upgrade card, right? Then you send like three Gatlings, and by like 9 minutes, he could go with like 30 musketeers and 3 Gatlings, and Inca would simply die to this.
Yeah, and probably
He's
he
not playing
has
now.
a livestock pen as well. I missed that. Yeah, I would have gone for a fort if I would go age up 15 villagers, and I would put like a
Yeah,
fort. I'll put a fort
Huaraca
here.
one-shot Gatlings.
Even
Yeah,
what I'm
Huaraca
learning,
very good.
state capital. I don't know if you saw my last game. I put my state capital right in the middle of the map. That's something you should be also doing. Take
No,
map
yeah,
control.
I don't think it's a requirement or something, but yeah.
Not a
Yeah,
requirement per se.
Huaraca, yeah, Huaraca are actually good against Gatlings, but Eaglemut has no plan of aging up. He's playing an H2 game. That kind of build would be deadly against Inca. Inca would have no answer to that.
Oh, he shipped that. 6 car carrying additional 150 will deliver 2 homestead wagon. I mean, this is the map of the bison. I mean, if you look at these big boys here, they have 500 food. We got big boys over here. We got big boys over here. I mean, I would say at this point, PratUshhh, this is a waste of a shipment. You're playing like an offensive way where you shouldn't, where you don't have to. This is like fast food. I mean, literally, it's pretty good. Nothing is a bad shipment overall. It's just not needed at this time. And you have to sort of try to optimize those little things and think that's gonna help you. Because if you didn't have that shipment there, you could have shipped something else. You could have shipped maybe 2 more Gatlings. You could have shipped Kentuck. You could have shipped maybe E11s. There's just a massive difference in your composition that you could have. I think I know where the fort comes from, Nick, because I think it's a little bit of respecting the opponent that has a higher elo than you, and you're coming from a background. Oh, okay, I'm gonna respect my opponent. Maybe he's better than me. I need to be safe. He's gonna put a lot of pressure, and I'm gonna lose the game. But if you go with if you only think this way, then you already lost, because the longer the game goes, if the guy's better than you, it's more likely that he's gonna win on the late game, because that's where they thrive, right? More experience, late game, most of the time that kind of goes into that as well. But it's nothing is over. Let's see how the game goes. And also nice Gatling shots here, and he's gonna have, wow, that was good. That was a good volley right there.
I don't think the USA player is like I don't see that much of a elo difference here. I think USA is playing quite well, honestly. I think the problem is that like he doesn't have a build order. As so, Eaglemut doesn't have a build order. Like having a correct build order like takes you like so far ahead of your opponent if he doesn't have one. So if both players they wanted to like improve faster, I would recommend them like learning a build order, watching some pro games, because this is a decent match we are watching. They absolutely have the economy. They have the micro. Eaglemut punished the fort correctly. So all of the decisions I think went well. This is a good game we're watching, but I think good order. Otherwise, it's you can definitely see that the both players don't exactly know what they're doing on this regard, which makes huge difference. Honestly, like you can improve like so much if you simply learn, like watch Julian K playing USA and just copy whatever he does. You don't even have to know the reason he's doing the thing. Just copy, and you see that it makes a huge difference. But yeah, both players. This is a good game we are watching. Like we see Eaglemut doing some walls at this point. Also, yeah, PratUshhh is not a 1,000 elo guy.
I don't
He's
know
way
if
better
you
than
guys
this.
can check the free food party and you can tell me.
Yeah, someone said he is 1,030, but no, this is not. He's better than this. I could say he is like
Well,
13 to
that's his elo
1,400.
at the moment, so he is what he is, Nick. he is 1030. So
Yeah, but we can judge from the level that we watch, right? He has all the right ideas. He has the coal mines. He knows the OP stuff. Like basically he knows that aging up with the cow option is OP, and he knows that aging up with the broken skirmisher card on H3 is OP. So he mixed both of these options, right? But the correct way, you either go for one of those or the other. You usually don't go for both, right? So, like they know the idea, but not exactly the execution is correct. But
okay, I like what he's doing. Eaglemut is on H2, and
he's
he's
going
going to H.
H4,
He's
right?
almost H4, and Eaglemut is still on H2. Of course, he's aging up now, but he's gonna have like an age advanced here, and I want to see what USA is gonna be. I want USA to push maybe with the two heavy cannons.
Yeah, this is
I would like
going
to
to
see
be a
pressure, but
solid
he
push.
sent the Marines, so we
Marines
might be saying maybe some Marine strat. We
yeah,
do age up with the cover wagon, which is California, so he's also will be able to have free villages at some point.
is going to boom. Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I don't like about this, because he's gonna be passive. And I would like him to. He's an
I don't know if he's
age
going
ahead.
to.
He's an age ahead. He has to go. I mean, I feel
Yeah,
maybe not way too much at least. But Incas is scary as well. Now we got the Chimo Runner upgrades. We've got elite Chimo Runners right now. I wonder if he's gonna ship this. He's gonna give their Chimo Runners 20%. He's going for another. So we're going with 8 villagers and 2 town centers to avoid. And I mean,
yeah,
his elo is going to be counter. I'd like to also see here, if you're watching this Eaglemut, it would have been really nice to have like a pallets community plaza, and you can put that element in there. It would have given a trickle of wood since the beginning of this game. That is actually one specific thing just for Inca. So it's always nice about when you're about an H2, drop a community plaza and put that element there to work. Or you might just
yeah,
eat it instead of just leaving it there standing. Either you eat it up, age up faster, or you put a community plaza and put it to dance and get that wood
yeah.
trickle. But that, very nice TP over here. Now you got the Chilton the Trap voice. And I think the
Yeah,
walls
Inca
was a
is macroing up.
responsive from PratUshhh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Inca is macroing up. He turned on 3D mode. Now he doesn't like both of these players. I think they forgot there's an opponent. They're just macroing up at this point,
Yeah, do my own
reaching whatever
thing.
the best deck they have. Yeah, we are going to see some at some point a huge clash between armies, and I think it favors USA depending on how much infantry he has on that fight.
I like
But
this card.
yeah,
It gives you 5% speed of your military. So very useful
but it is
for.
expensive. It is very
It
expensive.
is, but they can afford. They reach. And
Yeah,
I think Inca at some point might just. I like the micro as well. That most of his villagers on coin. That's exactly what you want to go for, since you're gonna have the country houses. and with the next town centers. So let's see what USA is also doing here on this other side of the map. We have done the Californication, not yet. So we are deciding what to do next. Should I send a factory? Should I send Californication? So I think he's sort of trying to decide what to do next. We do float a little bit of coin. We have not sent any trickle. So I wonder why we're receiving that shipment though. We do not have yet market upgrades. Where are market though? The market's over there. Okay,
Yeah.
that's our mill. Okay, let's have a look back to Inca here. That shipment's being saved for some reason. Maybe he forgot about it. There's another Chimu runner here upgrade as well. I'd like to see maybe this card here being sent. Because he has quite a lot of Chimus.
I would like to see some H4 for Inca now.
Oh, he sent the
He's
wall
way
upgrades.
too late. Like, USA could have killed Inca by now easily. Just send 2 heavy cannons, upgrade your
Oh, yeah.
musketeers, build
Just
like some
without
more
Horaka.
gatlings, and it's
Now we're getting another.
yeah.
He got the villagers that move faster. Interesting. We still do not have any upgrades on this. We are getting a lot of map control now for Inca with that massive wall there. It's going to be kind of hard for USA to hit on that wall now. But let's see what you've done so far with those shipments. We sent the Minutemen companies.
Minutemen, yeah.
So that one is basically because he had Marines, so he get Marines instead. And now instead of going 50%, they get up to 75%. So ships the 10 minutes in upgrades them to Levi ability conscription. I don't know what happens when you mix that with the Marines.
I don't like this. I don't like this. I think the window for USA to win is over already. I think Inca takes this.
Yeah, let's look at the resources. We have a lot of floating resources. 44 villagers against 68 villagers, and I think Inca is actually stealing at this point. I mean, I don't think
because Inca is the scaling sieve. USA is the more aggressive one, so Inca doesn't care.
I agree.
Like if the game stays like this for like an hour, Inca the longer it goes, the better it is.
It is.
Yeah, I can already assure you that Inca is going to win this because USA is too passive. Like USA could have attacked it like 10 minutes ago and win the game, but yeah, guys, like this is a low elo tournament, so me and Caverna we're supposed to give tips. So like I think it's better if you want to improve in the game. It's better to actually attack and lose than being too passive. Like you either win or you learn, right? So like if you only play aggressively and lose because of it, like eventually you're going to learn the timings, the matchup, whether the opponent has something or not, scouting. So if you play too passive, the opponent, even like if it is a better player, the longer the game goes, the worse are your chances. So I think it's the opposite logic, Caverna, because I think in the chat someone was saying that PratUshhh thinks that Eaglemut is better than him, so he's playing defensively. I think it's the other way around. You have to play like you have to surprise him, because if the game goes longer, like mechanics matter the most, knowledge matter the most. So that's where the better player shines, right? So if you think you're the underdog, you should go aggressive, I think.
Right. It's like an era. If you shoot at somewhere, but let's say I want to shoot in a straight line, right? And I have, let's say, 1% of error of my target. If it's a close distance, my error is going to be very small. But if the longer the distance gets, the percentage of the area of my target gets bigger and bigger, and my arrow becomes bigger and bigger. And it's sort of like your arrows scale more. It's the same sort of thing, same sort of logic. Like the longer it takes, more mistakes you're gonna make, more APM problems you're gonna have, and that scales up. I think you're completely correct about that. You should really put more pressure on the beginning. I mean, I don't know. This is a tournament setting, so I wouldn't say that's in that you have to play H2 or H3. That's not what I'm saying. But I mean, if you actually starting the game, not a tournament setting, but you definitely should start with the rushes, because the rushes will definitely get you most games. And people are sometimes they need to learn how to defend rushes first. And that's where people lack the most, especially in our the 1300 elo. So a good rush, start with a good rush first, and then later on you progress into different strategies and you go into fast fortress and etc. But there we go. We're getting some movement from USA now. We have 74. We're getting into treaty territory.
Two
right
heavy
now.
cannons. Yeah, we now have like these two heavy cannons are like 10 minutes late. I think not because PratUshhh is playing badly. It's just that he's afraid of attacking. Yeah, he actually trained the heavy cannon.
What is that?
Yeah, he has the same army for like 10 minutes. I think.
What are they about?
Yeah, he's training the heavy cannons, which might be a good option. I think Inca has a really rough time defending this. Yeah, watch this. Like there's already two walls to cover this. This is too late. But we have to watch the micro.
Let the man cook, Nick.
Eaglemut can still mess up this, right?
Let the man cook. Maybe we're trying an H5 here. I don't know. Maybe Inca will to get H5 without 10,000 food here. I would have put like, when I was like 5,000 food here, I would put everybody on food. I would swiftly switch everybody to coin.
Yeah.
I mean, you're already overflowing 5,000 food more than you need to an Imperial Age. This is nuts. Oh, but we lose a couple of villages here, so that's 7 villagers. You're on 50, now you're on 40. That's the 10 villagers in a mere 3-4 seconds raid with archers only. That gotta hurt.
Yeah, I think yeah, it's just a matter of time. I don't think PratUshhh can deal with Eaglemut at this point. I think Inca might be the best civilization in this scenario.
Look at that gate. Oh, that's sick. It reminds me of that running game on a mobile phone. Temple or something. You keep on running, you have to turn. There we go. First engagement with the Gatling guns. Let's break down.
Those are H3 Gatlings. Those are H3 Gatlings against H4 Inca.
Yeah, I don't
He's
have
even gathering some coin.
No, there's no
disrespect gathering there.
That's true. They should be dead by now. And where the Huraka? Why don't he know Huraka? So
yeah, Huraka.
Look at the resources, boys. We were with the warrior. Is it the villager one? H-up?
I don't know. I don't think it matters at this point.
Oh, it does. Everything matters, Nick. Come through. There we go, man. This guy is on 74 villagers. He's pop capped. He's behind 2 walls. We already transitioned as well, which is nice. And just behind walls, look at the damage they're making to these units. Like, we are completely defensiveless here. And we don't know what to do. And the chamber runners on the back actually managed to get a heavy cannon, and the second one actually is gonna go down. Sorry, that was not. I think he got 2 heavy cannons. Yeah, he did. That was 3 on the field, and that's huge for just a couple of chamber runners at this point. And he managed to get all of those heavies without actually having any need to use the Hurakas, and managed to delay even more. So the units had to go back and back ever more. Just constantly buying more time, and then we are on 44 villages, ladies and gentlemen. So pretty good advantage here for Inca. Another shipment, unused here.
You could send the Huaraca shipment, right? It increases the range, so they might be way better.
Chimu,
the H4 one.
Oh, this one.
The
Yeah.
yeah, increases the range, so they are even better against artillery.
Well, he doesn't have any one, so any Horaka.
Yeah, but this is over, I think.
I also don't see any community plaza, which I think is a mistake.
Yeah, it is, but
Yeah, I play Hard Nashoni. I don't do much of the community plaza myself, so I know that is something that I keep on telling myself. We need to improve this. We need to improve this. That is definitely something you want to be making, guys. If you play native
yeah, but
saves.
with Hadonoshani, you basically only goes for it if you do the healer age up. Otherwise, I don't think it matters that much.
Am I wrong, or is it just too quiet? Like in terms of noise?
Yeah, it is too quiet.
Is it my
The
game that
audio
is
is
messed
messed
up?
up again.
It's just, I mean, it's not even like the amount of noise. It's just like, I don't know. There's like something is missing. I feel like there's something is missing. Maybe I need to put the music back on. I don't know. I feel my audio is missing something. The
Man, he
Chimarunners
has-
is this. Are they Imperial now?
Yeah.
Champion, yeah. That's Champion Chimarunners. At
This
point,
is like he has the heavy cannon production, but he has no economy to actually produce units to protect this. So,
to be honest, even Eaglemut is being quite passively here himself. He just should be more active at this point. Just go for things. Muy proactive. You have this in the bag. I think you're chilling. I mean, this is. I mean, he could have done a little bit more villagers, I guess. For some reason, he doesn't want to. Doesn't even need the villagers at this point.
yeah, I think it's okay on Eaglemat's side. I understand his position. I also have been like I have already chilled on a tournament match, which I think I won. So like sometimes you're just like it's going to tilt your opponent, or like the game is won anyway, so it is his problem trying to drag the game longer. So like you need such a low effort to win some.
See,
Like sometimes the advantage is so high that you do whatever you want and you win.
most of
So
his
it's
units
your
was
opponent's
Marines
problem
and
to not
Musketeer.
design.
Yeah, it was most of his units was Marines and Musketeers. So PratUshhh is like, you have one of the best anti-cavalry game skirmishers, and the Marine is nice, but it's tempo, right? So when you go for Marines, you want to be in their face. H3, 3 town centers, send the Marine card, then you age up with the one that gives you a couple of 6 militiamen. I think you have to age up with the right one over here. So you age up with the one that gives you 6 militiamen, and then you go with the Marine. That's pretty much what you want to go with Marines. You don't want to sit in your base with Marines. They don't scale as well as your skirmishers and your anti-cav will in Age 4. Because now, if you're gonna combat like skirmishers and you only have musketeers, you're gonna have to have a lot of heavies, right? And it's just sort of acceptable, but the longer the game goes, Falk will lose to Skirmgum. Because all you gotta do is some coverings and like some hurakas, like we've been saying, right? And
But I don't
know.
think Eaglemut is going to do Hurakas.
Yeah, I don't think he needs it. And the thing I think with Eaglemut is also a little bit rusty, and I think that's probably why you're seeing all these delays here, and not the push. And you're saying the deck is great. I think because you overpopped, but
Yeah,
probably sent
he's
most
chilling.
of these.
He's just chilling. He's winning the game. He can do
Some
whatever he
hurakas
wants.
right there. Let's have a look how they look.
Yeah.
Because these are champion hurakas. Ooh. They look like David in the trying to kill Goliath.
But yeah, I like the USA upgraded walls.
You can also notice, Nick, that oh, there we go. I was going to say I couldn't hear before the noise from the heavy cannons. I wonder if I have some sort of mod that is interfering with this. Maybe. Could be
Yeah,
that.
maybe. If you install many mods, like sometimes it can bug your game.
Yeah, I think that's. I'm gonna try to
But yeah,
remove this
the
mod.
heavies are dangerous. Like Eaglemut has to train some Harakas. Oh god, there's some 2 heavy cannons outside the wall.
Outside of the wall. Look at the Horaka doing major work on this.
Yeah, I think you can win only like single-handedly with Shimus, like legendary Shimus.
Yeah, I feel a little bit like of a little bit of uncertainty of what to do. On both sides of the game, like they're, what should I do? What should I do now? Should I go? Should I stay? I just feel like Eaglemut is a little bit more prepared or a little bit more comfortable in this situation, but I don't think he also understands what's the best way to approach what's the next step. Even though
I
he's
think
like,
he's just chilling.
I wouldn't say that. He's just like, I mean, you have to have purpose on this game. Like, I cannot play this game and just chill, like you're saying. I have to have purpose. I have my, what's the next thing I'm gonna do to win the game. Not, it doesn't have to necessarily be a try hard, but it's basically your objective. You know, that's the whole point of playing the game. I don't know, unless you want to see how your units will look in H5. Well,
Honestly, I think Inca is a chill civ. I think the longer the game goes, the better for you. So I understand you go much play here.
man, they look
I know
cool.
the purpose thing, but there are some civilizations that it is the opponent's duty to like actually put some pressure and like dictate how the game is going to be. But if the opponent doesn't do that, you can just chill in your base. You know you're winning. So I think that's what Eaglemut is doing here.
So these are upgraded heavy cannons. They do
Yeah.
a lot of damage. Look at that. Look at that volley, brother. That volley hurts everyone.
But maybe you're right. Maybe Eaglemut is scared or something. He doesn't actually know how to finish this game. That could
Yeah,
be a
it does it.
possibility.
It's a bit uneasy. Like,
Oh, the Maceman. Oh god.
they do aero damage, so they're like Spahi, right? So look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Ugh. It looks like
They are
they're
like
playing
Age of
Coliseum.
Empires 1 units. They look like Age of Empires 1 units.
Yeah, the game is a little bit quite too quiet. I'm gonna remove the mods and I'm gonna restart the game after this game.
Okay.
It feels like there's no adrenaline, even though there's a lot of things happening and the game is cold.
GG.
Try to give some hope for some advice for him as well. So let's go to the next game. We're gonna be playing in Alaska now. So very interesting. We're gonna have PratUshhh here is Indian, so I did expect him to playing India, and we do have a mirror.
God.
That's interesting that actually PratUshhh managed to go for a mirror here, but I think it's just because it's probably the civilization that he likes to play or he's comfortable playing with, which is understandable. You know, like if you're about 1,000 Indo player and you play more than one civ, that's already a huge compliment coming from him. 100%. And there we go. You're starting with on the red here with Eaglemut. On the south of the map with the opening house and a couple of villagers on wood, since our villagers will be made using wood at this point.
Yeah.
And on the north side here we go India again. So what do you think about this in the mirror? So what's the, is it whoever makes more units early on wins?
Yeah, I have basically. I don't have much of an idea. I think I saw before Hausa became so popular. I saw some Turk versus Danish mirrors, and most of them were like Karnimat opening with Rajputs. So at a high level, I would expect something like this, but at this level, I think Agra Fort Rush is going to be so powerful if well executed.
Okay, so let's look at the deck. So you go PratUshhh deck here. We do not have a shipment just yet. So sorry, PratUshhh is over here. Is blue. But no shipment just yet. And you gotta remind. Let's look at Eaglemut because he got 130 XP.
Oh god, his
treasure.
shipment is way earlier.
Excuse me. So going for another 80 coin treasure, but in the meanwhile, we can see that he has a little bit of water preparation for this map and an anti-water deck as well. A frigate, 3 caravels, so very heavy anti-water.
Oh my god, there's even 2 upgrades on H2. Watch that. Like 2 upgrades, water upgrades,
Well,
battleship
oh my god, that was
upgrade.
I never shipped this card myself, but I
Like
can see.
this is the heaviest anti-water ever.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't want to get got off guard here and let your opponent dominate water. So you're not gonna be seeing PratUshhh taking water from him.
Like in
That you
base
can bet on
Agra.
that. But opening up with the distributivism, very standard. Let's see what's gonna be sending on the next age up, and what kind of age up this guy's gonna go opening up with. And I want to see now what PratUshhh is all about. So, oh, interesting.
He's
We got some
finishing up with
nice,
Agra.
also some anti-deck
Marata.
waters. Those
What
must
the
be
hell is
nice.
that? I don't I don't think I've ever seen that.
Okay, so let's ship some marathon catamarans containing decoyed outlaws, 1 villager, which delivers 1 marathon catamaran with 3 marathon
I don't
on it. I don't even understand what that is. A hint of it basically are 3 boats on this one. This one is only 2 boats, I suppose. So basically they have a little bit of some thugs inside of them, and they can shoot. So basically it's a boat with some sort of archers on the top of it that can shoot. I think they have a higher rate of fire because of that. So very nice. I think they actually can beat the caravels we got here.
Yeah, I think they
we
can.
got 2 caravels. So yeah, they're more
Like
expensive.
they must beat, right? They must be because you're paying 500 coin for it.
Mercenaries.
They
Mercenaries.
obviously can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nobody's going
But
water.
we see some Agra rush in the middle.
But nobody's going water though. Yeah, there we go. We have Eaglemut going right in the middle. So that's I like that. I like that he's going with the forward Agra. That's gonna give map control. It's gonna annoy PratUshhh. But I like that PratUshhh is already aged, so give you a little bit of advantage for PratUshhh here. I like that.
Oh,
this
is he going to
very
fight
good
with the sepoys? I think he
this
might
is
find
good.
Agra.
He might see
Oh, he might
this.
deny this. He can deny this if he finds it.
Oh no!
Oh,
My
barely,
God,
barely.
that's so close, bro.
Yeah, this is the latest Agra ever.
Wow,
Maybe.
he just misses it by a notch.
Yeah, he misses. This could have been the game, honestly. And he's
At least
sending
we give
the
direction.
catamaran. He's sending the boats. Watch that.
Preemptively. Oh, no. That's what we don't want to do. We
this
never
is a
ship stuff
50
preemptively.
pop. This is a 50 pop shipment.
No way. How do you know
Yeah,
that?
watch his pop. He's over popped like until the next week.
Oh my God, that's a lot. I mean, PratUshhh never send anti-water decks. I mean, this is for a defensive purpose. So, you want to see first. You want to see
units.
First, you want to see a dock. You want to see a dock first, or you want to see boats, and then you send that to sort of don't let your opponent be free and chill. Like maybe he saw like us. No, there's no dock, so no, it was just a preemptive call, and I don't really like this. Let's see how they look.
Yeah, it gives you units. It gives you mercenaries. So I don't think it's completely useless. I think you can actually do some sort of rush with this. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. They give you units. Where are they though?
Yeah, they're inside the boats. Watch that. They're inside. Yeah.
The repentance, the coit. So
yeah, inside the boat.
He's gonna drop them in the back of the base. Okay, so he's using that as a strategy. Okay, that's so different. I mean, that's cute.
This might work. Honestly, this might work.
No way, dude. This is sick.
This honestly might work.
All right, enough fun. Let's back to the game. I'm actually intrigued to see if they're actually any good. Well, it might catch 2 villages here. Oh, one goes down.
Yeah, they actually have some decent damage. 35 damage.
They're very good.
No, do not siege this town center.
The thing is, it just it doesn't want to stay within the range of the town center. There you go. I like that. But it's a bit too early for this. Later on, I would be more impressed because where the villagers start going for these hunts here, this would have been a big surprise. But
this is a musketeer, right? I think it is a musketeer. So Gurkhas are going to
Heavy
defend
infantry, yeah.
this. Um,
That's
I
different.
I like the idea. I'm not gonna lie. I like the idea behind it. It's just that the execution, like, it is a 50 pop shipment, so he's he's not producing
There are five
villagers for
bug
a
beach.
while. Yeah, and now the Gurkhas are going to destroy this. This is a weak musketeers in terms of HP. No, 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 no.
Oh, he lost 4 already. 5.
No, no, no.
Now he
Some
goes back for it.
indecisiveness here.
Hesitant. No, it's like your plan gotta be clear.
Yeah. This could have been so good. I was
Yeah.
excited for this.
I mean, it's just too niche. That is sometimes there are reasons why people don't use this stuff. Um, but it was very different.
Yeah.
I mean, but that what happens now
I like this.
I like it, you like because it's fun. You don't like because it's good for him. And that, but now he's in a pickle here because it just gives a massive advantage to any opponent now because you wasted 500
Yeah,
resources.
the game is over, I think. I think
Yeah,
the game
it's
is
over.
over. He's so far behind.
Exactly. At this point, I don't think you can win anymore against a
Yeah.
higher
Yeah,
elo opponent.
I like because I think it has potential. That's why I like it. I think it actually has potential. If done by like a pro player, I think this could have been dealt some damage. Imagine if India were playing some Karimata build, something like. Imagine that card as an anti-water card. I think it could have like it is a single card for contesting water and like some land units. I think it's a great card, honestly. It
If
is
you
just
have,
the population that is too heavy to afford, I think.
yeah, that's the problem. He needed to have more houses before, and then send like
Yeah.
10 more sepoy here. Imagine like 20 sepoy here, 15 sepoys with those guys on the boat coming down on the
Yeah,
base,
imagine that.
doing
Yeah,
damage,
imagine.
taking out these houses, and then
Yeah,
when
yeah.
everybody comes, you go in the boat and bug off.
Yeah, I think it has potential. Even though it sounded like it looked like it wasn't a good strategy, I like this strategy from PratUshhh, and it definitely has potential. I like. There is even another card.
What
It
is
sends
that?
you like, yeah, it decreases building costs. Watch the other cards, please. I would like to see the last one, H2,
Oh,
for no
this.
for PratUshhh. Yeah, the last one.
It's the same
Yeah,
thing,
it
but with
gives
one blast bow.
you the I don't know what that unit is, but yeah, yeah, very good. I liked it
What
a
is
lot.
that? Zamindars. Instead of a village, you get 2 free sepoys every shipment. Infantry train faster, plus 2 sepoys. 20% faster sepoy builder. I mean, just such an unusual way of. I mean, imagine that plus that. That's 40% plus 20% that you 60% faster military production. All you need is a fort.
Like
All you need is a
I
fort.
like this.
All you need is a
I like
fort and just popping it like crazy.
yeah. I like British participation in this tournament. Not gonna
Oh,
lie,
of
I like
course.
the strategies. Like this was a fun game, even though he lost. He obviously cannot recover from this unless like Eaglemut blunders like never before. But I think it was some fun games.
Okay, so you
Yeah,
are 27 villagers for PratUshhh against 38.
yeah,
So it's a massive difference in economy.
yeah.
So
There is no
we
chance
are
I
not
think.
making
But
villagers PratUshhh. So that's something that is always. You know, at the beginning of this game, when I used to play this game, Nick, I used to have. I downloaded an app on my desktop that every 30 seconds it would make a sound. So every 30 seconds it would beep, beep, and I remember, okay, make a villager. Make a villager.
yeah, yeah,
That stuck with me so much that after some time I didn't need that anymore. It was just like, okay, I get it now. I know the timing like by heart. It just reminds you, go back there, look at your town center, don't forget about me. And if you get that with that practice, I mean, just download any interval timer that gives you a little bit of a noise. I mean, the more you practice making villagers, because for me it was very hard because I was accustomed to play Ottomans. So when you go from Ottomans to any other civ, like what the fuck? I did like 15 villagers in the whole game, and I said, wow, I need to remind myself to make villagers.
Yeah, I think if you're a beginner, like if you're a beginner at the game, you stay away from Ottoman until you reach a decent level, because Ottoman is a civilization that like creates such bad habits. Like not making villagers is the worst possible habit you can have in any RTS game.
Yeah.
But yeah, so PratUshhh said that the catamaran is stealing fish, so it is actually able to fish too. So it is like 3 fishing boats.
That's pretty cool.
He lost one to the no, okay, he has one. Oh, it's only 22. Oh, it's useless. Okay. The gather rate is so low from the
Okay.
catamaran. But yeah,
Eaglemut
now he
going
comes to
around
push.
and, so you see that Eaglemut is still hesitant, even though he has advantage. He should have inflict damage now, but very hesitant. And if he wants to really go forward with the tournament, he needs to improve like decision making, and you can't really just be hesitant like this.
Oh, Eaglemut, you mean?
Yeah. When
Yeah,
you're
I
gonna
think
play against someone,
Eaglemut has some trouble. Yeah, he has some difficulties finishing off people, right? Like
yeah, he's like I'm not gonna go. I don't know. I'm ahead. You know, like you just score a lead. If you're 5,000-6,000 score ahead, it's a good indication for you. You should go forward and finish this guy off.
Yeah, now PratUshhh is even training some boats. He's transitioning to water, so like very dangerous to allow the
Okay,
opponent.
this
Yeah,
I don't like. You
Eaglemut
see,
is going
this
SPT
is not
again.
good.
Yeah.
You're already H3. You go 6,000 score ahead. There is no need for walls. This is like going backwards. What you want to go is go forwards. I mean, I like that he's not pushing because he aged. I missed that, and then he's going for upgrades. I mean, that's totally acceptable not to push this, and I would definitely agree with that. We are going now with the elephants. The elephants are going to just do so much damage here. I don't know how PratUshhh is going to be able to handle the elephants. That's going to be just a punch in the stomach. And he's finally going for boats, but like I said, a little bit too late for this. It wouldn't even work because you don't even have like, yeah, it actually would work, but late. And I don't know if you want to really do stuff like this in a mirror match. In the mirror match, normally whoever gets better military wins because your military are the same, right? If you just do the same composition, whoever has more wins. It's just normally how it goes. That's why I don't like mirror matches myself. And I even allowed you guys, if you don't know, if you read the rules, if you have on the blind picks a mirror, you are allowed to talk to your opponent and both of you come to agreements to play a different civilization. If there is no agreement,
is that it? I didn't know about that.
Yeah. And if there is no agreement, then you are forced back into the mirror. But as long as both agrees, okay, maybe like I pick India, you pick India. Say, I want to play Brits. Okay, let's go Brits, India. Yeah. You're both happy, or both can change. Whatever. It's totally fine as long as both are in agreement. And if nobody agrees, then you have to play the mirror. But I allow that because I find it. I don't know. I like the difference of the game, the diversity of the game. But the elephants just
Eaglemut is just going, I think.
Yeah, he's going for the down center, and that's gonna be a killer. And we're not even close to age up PratUshhh. So at this point, I mean, you're in trouble right now. I don't know what else to say. You're on 21 Gaka. We have 32 Gaka because we have to see the difference in 43 villagers against the 39, and that's a big. And the guy is above your age, right? So he invested about 3,000 resources and still have more military than you. So that is a little bit of more experience towards this. So don't get disheartened. I think it's a good experience for you. I hope you take our suggestions to heart, and I think you're going to improve a lot. I mean, you're on the right path. I like you're playing India and USA. I think that's good civilizations. You can keep playing these two civs. I think India is very hard to micro, and a very intensive micro civilization to be played. I don't think India is easy to play.
Like if I could give any tip to PratUshhh, just learn build orders. Just this.